Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to upgrade the spool bearings on your Daiwa T3 Ballistic. This version applies to any Daiwa T3 Ballistic variants, including the high and low gear ratio in both left and right hand retrieve versions. First of all, we're going to need the reel, some electrical tape, a fishing hook, a small jeweler screwdriver, a spool pin removal tool. The one that I use is from Hedgehog Studios. You can get this from eBay or any Japanese tackle stores online. And the last thing you're going to need is your favorite reel lube. The one that I like to use is the Boca Lightning Lube high-speed oil. It works really well with ceramic and stainless steel bearings, and because it's lightweight, it allows the bearings to run really nice. The bearings that we're going to be using today is a Boca ABEX 7 Orange Seal ceramic bearings. This is the model number FR-029C-OSLD. These are much better than the stock bearings. They'll spin faster, they'll give you a longer and smoother and more consistent cast. Now before we install the bearings into the reel, we're going to prep them. First thing we're going to do is to remove the seals. Now, if you fish in places such as a river with a lot of sediment in it, where you're going to put the seals back on, and all you need to do is to remove one side of the seals. What we're doing now is just to remove the seals to put some oil in it. A drop of oil is going to be enough. There, the seals are off. Take your bearing oil and put a drop in each of them. After we lube the bearings, it's time to install it. First, we're going to take the reel apart. There's a button on the side plate. You press down and twist, and you can remove the side plate. And then take the spool out as well. We're going to put the rest of the reel away. The two bearings that we're going to be replacing is the one in the spool and the one in the side plate. We're first going to remove the side plate bearing. Take a small screwdriver, put the hand on top of the retainer, and take the retainer out. We put the finger on top of the retainer because we don't want the bearing to fly out. Retainer's off. Take the old bearing out. There, the bearing's out. We're going to put the new one back in. The bearing is a little bit hard to remove in this reel. You can take a screwdriver in a slightly larger size to pop it back out like it did. It's not going to damage the bearing. Take the retainer and just put it back in. There. You can take your spool and make sure it spins nicely. The next bearing we're going to be replacing is the one in the spool. Now, to use the spool bearing removal tool, you have to take this out from the tool. You'll notice that there's two sides to it. There's a pointy end and there's the blunt end. The pointy end is used for removal. The blunt end is used for installation. So we're going to put the point end in. Take your piece of electrical tape, put it at the side of the spool, slide the bearing removal tool on, and start turning. Align the spool pin removal tool with the spool pin, and just turn to push it out. This electrical tape is there to prevent any scratching of the spool lip. Once it's loose, you can take this off and you just take the pin out. Next step is very easy. Just take the old bearing out and put the new one back in. Same thing that we did. Slide the pin in, but this time we're going to switch to the blunt end. Same deal, line it up, turn until there's equal ends of the spool pin on each side of the shaft. This should be about right. Inspect it. One side's still a little bit longer, so we're going to turn it a little bit more. And there, it's done. The next thing we're going to do is to put everything back together. Take the spool, make sure bearing side goes in first, put it back into the frame, and then take the side plate on the side, twist, and there. Installation is complete. After you put the new bearings in, you'll notice that there is going to be an upgrade in performance. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it helps you. Thank you very much.